Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims, and welcome back to Foundation. First episode, we got a pretty good start on our little lakeside settlement here. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called, but I'm sure there's some way we can find out. We've got 2 gatherers' huts, 2 woodcutters' stations, I guess you could call them. We have met all the objectives that the game has put forth. I am recording this directly after I recorded the last episode, and I will be doing that with the next episode as well. So let's get into today's work here in growing our little settlement. Business-minded villager proposes creating a trade route with your closest neighbor, Northbury, to sell resources for profit and obtain items that cannot be produced locally. Northbury needs planks, so you should start with those. Okay. Acquire storage in the progression menu. Build a warehouse. Assign planks to a warehouse. Okay. Some buildings are not available at the start of the game. You'll need to unlock them from the progression screen. Unlocking them requires you to reach their tier, which might require a certain number of prosperity and estate splendor. Once there, you must pay a certain amount of coins or influence to unlock them for your village. Alright. So we do have a new building available. That would be... what, exactly? A sawmill. Okay, so we have a sawmill. Or the ability to build a sawmill now. So let's build this sawmill here. It produces 1 plank in exchange for 1 wood. We have a decent amount of wood. So what we don't have a decent amount of is buildable room. We've got a bit, but I would like to expand here. I'm going to put the sawmill probably right next to all the other stuff. I don't know about having all my industry and my stuff that people don't like on one side of the map, but we can always build up. Alright, so let's build the sawmill right there. That requires 10 stone, 20 wood. We only have 6 stone, though. But eventually, I'm sure we will have 10 stone because we have a miner. Alright, so progression menu would be this. Common path, storage. Whoop, I guess... there's that. You just click on it. I just was trying to see if it was, I was trying to see if it was, gave any information. But I guess I have it available now, whatever it was. Granary and a warehouse. Well, that's cool. So the granary is used for storing and trading raw resources, material, or that's the warehouse, goods, and luxury types. So we're going to need 10 stone for that, 15 planks, and $10, which we have plenty of. The granary is used for storing and trading rustic food, refined food, raw food, and luxurious food types of resources. So let's build this warehouse. I'm going to put the warehouse... wow. Because our gatherer's hut and one of our woodcutter camps is now pretty full. So We are actually going to need a place to store our stuff. I'm going to put you right there. Alright, so we got the warehouse. Let's take a look at this progression menu here. Fishing will unlock fish production or rustic food, village wooden bridge, and village fence. I think fishing would be a good thing to have. And then the next level is 10 prosperity. There's a ton of stuff you can do here. Stonemason's hut, tooling, butchering, extended village edict, storage improvement, lumber camp improvement, tier 2 decorative, and farming. So I am going to pay the 25 to get the fisher hut. And we're going to go fishing. Who doesn't like fish? Right? Except for me. Now, another thing I did notice is on our villagers tab, if I could find it, there is somewhere, I know I saw it, we got 6 days until there's an influx of people. Oh, that's not it. Immigration, here we go. Well, we got 1 day. 1 day. These people want to talk to me here. Who would you be? Oh, wait, we just added these 2 people. They're 2 new people. Okay, well, welcome to our little community here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cool. Still got people sleeping in their yards, but it's all of the whole relaxed thing here. So fishing. Let's put a fisher hut. Produces outside of territory. Whoops. Yeah, I hope I can add more territory soon, because I'm really running out of it. Invalid position. Part of the building must be in water. Is it not in water? There we go. We're going to need more room for houses, too. There's our fisher hut. What's that? Maintenance costs? Alright. Well, I want my people to have fish, so they're going to have that fisher market there. We do have... There's more people. Some unemployed people. They don't have housing. They're homeless. Just hanging out in the village center. Let's see, what can we have you do? We've got woodcutters, woodcutters, woodcutters. Probably would be better to just go into each thing here. We got 3 people working as builders. Only 1 can be here. What's this? Nothing. We could add one of you here. There you go. Now you have a job. Let's make you a fisher. I just realized oh, they're still constructing it. Alright. We're missing wood for the sawmill. Alright, looks like that's done. Not yet. I'm going to hold off on assigning that person to anything yet, because I want them to be my fisher. Assign planks to a warehouse. So that's where our warehouse is going to be once we have the stone. So maybe I should increase the amount of employees here. Leo Fiva. You're now a stonecutter. Or a miner. Alright, so we don't have any unemployed villagers. Unfortunately, happiness is at 7%. We have to build more houses now because I don't think we have enough houses. It doesn't say... let's see here. I'm unable to find a house close to my workplace. Alright, so they're over here. So if I... Yeah, alright. Let's just do this like that. Then we can link it up. Whoops. Alright, well, we'll just do that. How's that? Hopefully they don't build houses over the paths. Like that. We don't have any fishers. So what can we take from here? Probably a woodcutter. We'll have you stop being a woodcutter and start being a fisherman. And Felicia is now a fisherman. Alright. Oh, we got more people. Hi. How you doing? There we go. You. Get back here. You can be a fisher. Woodcutter, miner, market trader, forager, fisherman, builder. So what I'm thinking is, once our sawmill gets under construction, we're going to need a worker for the sawmill. So they're still working on the sawmill. I'm going to leave that dude in the unemployment line for the time being. And we are going to let this play out for a little bit. And then once we get the sawmill up and running, he can have a job. Now see that? We just had an influx of people. We had 4 new people come in. We don't have the houses for them. We don't have the room for the houses for them. Unless I put them right on the beach here. Maybe I should just leave them where they are, see if they go away. Well, I guess we... Here's the... Maybe if I move this... So I could probably move it up here. Move the berry huts. Because that's why I think they're not. Let's edit. And then we'll move you. No, I want to move you. Well, I know I can move the thing. Edit the building. Can I multi-select like 2 of these things? Oh, there we go. All right. I'll move you up here, outside of territory. There you go. There you go. All right. So now we have a little more room for houses. So they should start building houses here. I wonder if I have to get rid of this. Yeah, let's clear this out here. Because there aren't any trees. I really need more territory. That's what I need. Oh, what's wrong with my fishing hut now? Oh, he's full. Storage is full. Wow. That was fast. So can we add that to this? Consume this week. Can we add fish to this too? Are you sure you want to change the resource assigned? I don't. So I have to build another one. A village market. So we'll get the village market right next to this one. Right there. Alright, and then when it's ready, I can have them hold the fish and these guys hold the berries. I can also trade, from what I understand. We are working on our market. We're just, or our warehouse. It's just going real slow. Because, 10 of 10, 10 of 15 planks. So now we're waiting on planks, which is this. So we need more workers. Might as well hire, or take 2 of these guys. Whoop, they're gone. I guess I waited too long. Ha! Whoops. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to hire a couple more people. It says we have 1 person that's unemployed, but I don't see anything except for this. Couldn't find a workplace with a currently assigned job. Fisherman. Alright, so I got a fishing hut here. Oh, you can only have 1. Alright, so I don't need 2 fishermen. So we can have you... go work in the carpenter. Unemployed. Now let's just do it like this here. Unemployed. Carpenter. No, I don't want a woodcutter. Well, that's right. So we should have 2 people here now. Yep. All right. Yeah, so we're up at a level 3 right now of population. Alright, I really need this warehouse to get done. We had 4 new immigrants, so Gibbon is now going to be our new market tender. The market tender is... I thought Gibbon was the market tender here. Right there. Alright. And now we are going to assign him fish. So he's going to sell fish. Wow. We're out of berries. Alright, so we have a warehouse now. Okay. Which is what I wanted. So we got 3, 2, 3 transporters. So we have to assign planks, right? Planks. There we go. Assign the planks to the warehouse. And I now have access to the Royal Book. The Royal Book contains useful information and various features like the capability to establish trade routes with your neighbors. Nice. I should prepare a trade route to benefit from exchange with neighbors. Unlock a trade route to trade planks. Allow sale of planks from the trade resource tab. But I don't have that many planks to sell, though. Alright, what's this here? Stock the maximum. Alright, we're going to stock the maximum amount of planks that we can. And then we're going to start selling them. Meanwhile, our berry hut is full again. And they're almost full. So I'm kind of wondering why, or if the berry hut's full, why... Oh, it's not now. Alright. So there's some berries for you. Here's this guy bringing fish to his stall to sell. There we go. So now we have fish. We have berries. So let's take a look at the trade routes here. Royal Book. Village overview. Calton Fells. That's the name of my village. Calton Fells. Pioneer J. That's me. Edicts and privileges. They're all locked. Trade routes. Okay. So we need 20 planks to unlock the trade route. So I'm glad I set that to maximum here. We can trade with all these guys. Wow. What if I wanted to take them over? All right, resources. There we go. Here's our villagers. Unable to find a house, huh? Buildings. Budget. We're spending 51 a month on construction for... Oh, we dropped the amount of construction here. Alright, so that's not bad. We're spending less on construction here. New building available. So now we just have to wait until we have the appropriate amount of logs or planks in our warehouse. I think it was 20. Yeah, 20. So we got to get 10 more, and then we can start trading. Storage is full. Production output. I wonder if I took her away and put her somewhere else. If they would take the berries to the market, and then we could go from there. Oh, there's a guy in his boat doing his fishing. She's making planks. We're up to 14 now, so that's a good thing. There she is in there, working away. Oh, we got more people now. I don't think I need more people. I'm going to grab one more. And you, whoa. You're going to go... Where the hell is she? I hear her sawing. There she is. You could use some help. Giving. There you go. Okay, up to 15. So we're working our way towards being able to trade with our neighbor here. I really, really need to expand. Like, I think I'm going to buy my next territory over here. I wonder if I could trade berries, too. Nobody wants to buy berries. Can we sell berries? We got to overstock on berries, so if we sell... I don't know if this is how you do it or not, but I'm going to try that and see what happens. See if we can get rid of some of our overstock, because now I think both of our berry sheds or our gathering huts are full. Can we move berries into the gathering or into the warehouse? Storage planks. We can't put berries in there. Typical to the villagers. Farming. Tier 2 decorative lumber camp. Storage improvement. Oh, a granary. That's what we can build. We can put berries in the granary. I haven't built a granary yet, I don't think. So we're storing rustic foods. Alright. Well, seeing as the problem's over here, we're going to put this granary right there. Then when they have the stuff ready for it, it's not an urgent need to have a granary, but both our fishing hut and one of our forager gathering huts is full, so we could probably actually shut down one of them. I mean, we got a lot of berries here. Oh, and it looks like we have the planks, so let's go. And we can unlock a trade route. Pay the upfront resources. We can buy from them all of this stuff. I don't want to buy berries. Berry brew. Alright, well, here we go. There we go. Spice of Life. Start a trade route. So I got a Steam achievement for that. From the Trade Resources tab. Purchase and sale. Berries. Okay, so we can sell. I'm going to sell 30 berries. Track, stockpile, favorite. Alright, I think that's how you do it. There's resources, trade routes. Alright, so we're going to let this play for a little bit and see if we start trading some berries. You've made great strides recently. A light-hearted woman recognizes your progress and thanks you on behalf of her folk for your hard work. To help manage the village and enact new mandates, she suggests building a manor house and a great hall. Okay. Well, I got to buy new territory. Expand your territory. That's exactly what I wanted to do. But for the time being, I've got more people coming in. I've been kind of turning them away because I don't have room to put them. I mean, we're scraping up the bottom of the barrel here. So how do you buy new territory? There's got to be a way to do it. Village overview, trade routes, resources, villagers, budget, logs, progression, territory. Alright, so there's got to be a way to buy territory. Village map. Buy a new territory. That's what I'd like to do. Expand your territory. Alright. There has got to be a way to do this here. Village center. Population. Alright. Well, I will figure that one out on my own time. Oh, here we go. I just figured it out. One free territory to redeem. So what do I want to buy? I want to buy this right here. There we go. Compact Tier 2 reached. Monuments represent the greatness of your village. They are an assemblage of multiple buildings called sub-buildings, each of which with its own function. The first step to making a monument is to choose an initial sub-building you wish to add, then design it as you would for a multi-part building. Don't worry about deciding which sub-building to build first, as you can add as many sub-buildings as you wish and then edit them after. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so new content available to unlock. Oh, look at all this stuff up here. New building parts available. Alright, so we do have a influx of people. What they want me to do now is acquire a manor house in the progression menu, build the manor house, assign tools to a warehouse, and allow tools to be purchased from the trade resource tab, which is optional, but I'm probably going to do it anyway. What I did discover here is how to trade resources. It's right here. So what do we have for planks? We got 42. I'm going to sell 10 of them. Alright, we can also trade in some of this other stuff at some point, I guess. But we're going to do that in the next couple episodes going into the future here. We are growing, my friends. We are growing. And in the next episode, we're going to build ourselves a manor house. We are going to put down some more housing for our people, and go from there. It'll be a fun time. Why don't you come along for the ride and hit the subscribe. Guys, I'm Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching, and have a very good day.